All right, everybody, hello. And my name is Leslie Williams, and I live in San Diego, California. This is an evidence video. I just took a photo about 10 minutes ago, and that photo is massive, massive, massive evidence. Now, it appears that my eyes have cleared up somewhat since I made that photo, believe it or not. Also, take notation, I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Take notation of the bumps right here and right here. Okay? My eyebrows are massively targeted. Now, what I'm going to do, this is an evidence video, and I put that photo already on Twitter. I literally just put it on Twitter like 5 minutes ago. Check it out. Alright, check it out. Now, let me straighten this up. Now, I'm aware I look like shit. I got massively targeted this morning, and I mean massive. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to do, while the lighting is better, meaning that because it's going to be dark soon, so I'm not going to be getting back to where I'm going until after dark because I still got to go to Bonds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look straight forward, and what you want to do is take consecutive snap screenshots. Okay, now this is not the best lighting. In fact, the sun actually went down since I made that photo because the sun was right over there, right above that cliff when I made the photo. Okay, and now it's gone, so you're not getting the best lighting like you did when I made the photo. So check it out. Today's date is 11/13/2021. So what you want to do is go to my Twitter account and type in at Twitter search box the @ symbol HIGGINSGGGG. Neo Exposing Truth is the name of the account. Then what you want to do is you want to, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload this video. They're still targeting me as I sit here, literally. So what you want to do is look for the tweet that was posted on November 13th, 2021 at around, let's see, I think it's a little bit after, I think it was taken like a little bit before 3 or a little bit right after 3. The first picture is the picture that was just taken here less than 10 minutes ago. What you want to do is you want to look at my eyes, okay? And take consecutive snap screenshots of my eyes. And you'll notice also the swelling up in here, okay? And right here, okay? And there's also swelling bumps as well. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what that is, but I guarantee you right now, take consecutive snap screenshots of my eyes, okay? And then what you want to do is zoom in on them. Okay, they blasted me this morning. They hit over 12 different spots at the same time, continually, for well over 40 minutes. It literally took me almost 3 full hours to walk 8 blocks, and I'm being hit as I speak right now in the back. Literally. The Salazzo apartments are right there, and I'm sitting right here on the ledge across the street at these apartments. There's 8503. This is Gilman Road. It literally took me almost 3 full hours to walk 8 blocks. Every time because I got my backpack and my bike pannier bags and my duffel bag, which I carry every day, usually with no problem. Hold on. At all. Alright? Well, I had to move last night to escape the previous wooded area because I was enduring extreme targeting there. In fact, check this out. Oh my gosh. The targeting of me yesterday, all during as I was sleeping the night before, and then all day long yesterday, I had the most extreme migraine that cannot be mathematically quantified. It was so big. So, and I had to move. All right, now, like right now, I'm experiencing massive heat processing right up in here. Okay? Oh, absolutely. And I'm enduring also massive ultrasonic sound bone conduction torture. Check this out. I'm going to interrupt my previous statement for a second. When I was up this road here about 2 hours ago, I brought up my ultrasound detector app, and it was reading massive readouts. It can't be said any clearer. And I know I seem a little bit jacked up right now, but I am so fucking pissed. Excuse my language. I am so pissed off right now. I'm so pissed. Oh my God. I am so pissed off right now. So last night I had to move from the one area because of the extreme targeting on me there. Okay? So when I left the area with my bike packed, I could barely walk. Okay? I could literally barely walk. Okay? So I finally collapsed. Hold on. I finally collapsed and couldn't walk any further, so I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far at all. And then so I pitched up my tent. And then after I pitched up my tent, I noticed that the targeting started slowly coming back. You know, slowly starting at that area. And when I mean coming back, that means it went from one place to another. So what I did was, I took some protection with me, and then I fell asleep at around 11 o'clock. And then I woke up. I didn't turn my phone on right away when I woke up. And by the way, they jammed my phone they jammed both phones today 3 times within a half-hour period. Both of them. This one and the other one I got. Alright? And then they finally unjammed them. I made 2 videos at that spot, and then I already had most of my stuff packed up. Was ready to put it outside of my tent. And I said to my tape recorder, I go, I'm putting my shoes on. I'm getting ready to get up so I can, you know, get out of here. Hide my shit and get out of here. This crime made me homeless. Gang stalking from 4 apartments in Michigan, 1 in Tennessee. So I said, I'm putting my shoes on right now. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to hide my shit. And I'm going to take the tent down. And then I'm going to leave the property. As soon as I fucking got up, I got massively attacked to over 12 different spots from the neck up. I could look you right in the eye on any and all dates in reference to today's date and what happened this morning, and openly state to you there's an extreme likelihood that I had at least 4 brain hemorrhages. This is how bad the attacks were. Okay? And, alright, hold on, let me take off these glasses. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And then they were still attacking me. Check this out. And by the way, SDPD goes by me a lot. They went by me already twice today. Check this out. Now, this up here is swollen. And this right here is swollen too. You should have seen my eyes yesterday. I made a couple videos yesterday. They were all swollen up in here. You could barely see the corner of my eyes. Oh, absolutely. And when I left that area yesterday, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but you can Google my descriptions. When I left that area last night, I made a video concerning it. I didn't leave until right when it got dark, okay? Because I knew I was going to be carrying a bunch of shit, and I didn't want them to be able to prop up a staged asshole and then have that person say, oh, I saw her coming and going, okay? Oh, because they will literally do this. They've done it. Hold on. Oh, absolutely. So I waited until it got dark out, right? And so as soon as it got dark out, I looked up and, I was looking up at the sky to see how dark it was getting. And if I could still see the color of a car going down the road, I was going to wait until I couldn't see the color of the car going down the road. So I kept looking up towards the sky. And guess what was up in the sky? A fucking drone. And that drone was directly in line of sight, in direct line of sight of me. Now, I know that sounds funny, but before you think, no way, this woman's got to be crazy, no way, check this out. Go to Google and YouTube. I literally got audio files of interviews online showing professors, doctors, scientists, activists, and many victims openly stating that drones are involved in the gang stalking of them. So I looked all up in the sky in every direction. There was not one star. The only thing else that was out was the moon. And this fucking thing was lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, absolutely. And, oh, absolutely. So I got out my phone. And I made a video of it. Now you're not able to see my eyes right now in the same way that you were right before that sun went down past that cliff there. But the photo I just made, sweethearts and baby cakes, it is massive in your face evidence. So check this out. There's really no sun over here. It's all the same color. It's pretty much all the same color over here. So what I'll do is I'll open up my eyes real wide, okay? So check this out. I'm going to open up wide, and then what you want to know is you want to take snap screenshots. Consecutive snap screenshot when I got my eyes open, when I'm looking to the front, when I look to the left, when I look to the right. You ready? Check it out. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. The lighting right now is really shitty. All right, here we go. And then to the left, and then to the right. I couldn't even call an ambulance. It literally took me almost 3 full hours to walk 8 blocks because I was carrying my bike and my heavy backpack, okay? So I'm not even going to be getting back to the wooded area that I'm being forced to go to, okay? because they're wrecking my health. I can't even move. And I spent hundreds of dollars buying a new bike, saddlebags, bike racks, and everything so I can start employing a new hiking area strategy so I can move more often to be off wooded area properties, because they were targeting me nonstop every single second, and still are at wooded areas nonstop. And I still get targeted along my routes, right? So I went and spent all this fucking money on all this shit, and finally got a bunch of property moved to several different locations. So all I got to do is duck in and get a change of clothes and take them with me to avoid wooded areas, right? So what they're doing, you know what they're doing? You got to go to a wooded area to sleep because they make you homeless. Everybody's got to sleep. So you know what the fuck they're doing? They're targeting me while I'm sleeping, and then they're targeting me in the fucking morning to make me so fucking sick that I can't leave. And when I am able to leave, I can't go far. Now, what do you think that might be? Check this out. Outside of the fact that they're targeting to wreck my health, which is what they're doing to hundreds of thousands of other victims as well. But check out another reason why they're doing this sick shit. Why do you think when you go to Google and type in at Google gang stalking and how they're renting homes and apartments and condos around victims, all sides, right, left, above, below, everything. Even ex-CIA scientist Dr. Robert Duncan is on the internet exposing that shit. Literally, Google him to The Matrix Deciphered, and YouTube him as well to electronic harassment. Do what I tell you to do. And I apologize if I seem a little jacked up right now, but you would not believe the targeting I endured in just an hour and a half. They hit me with at least 4 different technologies all at once, and while that was going on, they were propping up massive noise harassment. To car convoy noise harassment. And I'm going to tell you another thing right fucking now. I would not be surprised well, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. I decided not to. So anyways, I left, so when I was at the area and this shit was going on, I brought up my ultrasound detector app and I took a bunch of snap screenshots from it. Then I took the event log from the app and sent it to my email file. And the event log literally means that what the app reads out, and it shows you on a graph what it's reading out in real time, and then you can send the readout, okay, to your email file. And then the readout is basically a document. And the document is what shows the hertz you were hit at and the decibel levels, right? So you send it to the fucking email account with snap screenshots of it and a picture of the area where it was taken at. Because when you take a picture, okay, that picture's got a time and date stamp. When you take a snap screenshot of an app, it's got a time and date stamp showing that the event took place at the area, because the picture of the area, its time frame is within a few seconds of the pictures of the snap screenshots of the event log of the app warning and catching it. And they were at extreme levels, 70 dB SPLs at 21.67 and 8,000 hertz. The app was literally overloading. Okay, so I sent the event log to my email account. I did 2 of them, and took the snap screenshots and took one picture of the environment so I could show where this was happening. Because again, when you take a photo, that photo ends up in your photo album. And when you click on the details, you see the time and date. Now, when you press on the snap screenshots that I took showing the ultrasound app and what it was reading out, when then you go into the gallery and press on snap screenshots and you press on those snap screenshots details, it shows you that those snap screenshots were taken within seconds, okay? Seconds of the photo. Now, then when you take the photo so the photo shows where you're at, and therefore it shows where you're being targeted at. So then I sent all that to my email account, and they fucking erased it. They erased it. And I didn't notice they erased it until I left, because I had to leave the area because of the massive extreme targeting. Right now, my ear is experiencing massive ultrasonic sound. Absolutely. And how's that possible? And by the way, so when I finally left the area and went and sat on the ledge across the street, I brought up my phone again. In fact, I brought up both of them. Brought up the ultrasound app on one while I'm making a video with the other one showing what the ultrasonic sound app was reading out. I then sent that event log with one snap screenshot to my email account, then went to go check it while I was making the video to see if they had erased it, and they fucking did. So I had to make another one. I literally had to make another one. Okay? And so they didn't do it twice. Okay? Now, the reason why I knew they were erasing my shit was because when I'm at wooded areas and I bring this app up and I send the event logs to the email files, they're not allowing them to arrive in the inbox. Okay? And then, so, since they don't arrive, and and so when I leave a wooded area, I'm so distracted in my day and things I gotta do, okay? By the time I leave the wooded area, I've already forgotten to bring the phone back up and try and send it. Well, I started doing that just recently, so I went back into drafts and check this out. How are emails ending up back in draft after I send them? Because when I go to send them, some are ending up in outbox and some are ending up in drafts. So I bring them up, and at least 60% of them show the event logs taken out, along with the snap screenshots. They don't want to have evidence of what I'm enduring. So when I left that area and I sat on the ledge and I made a video with one phone while it's showing the other phone with the app up and it doing the readout, and it was massive, 60 nonstop. It was barely going below 45 dBSPLs at 21.789,000 hertz. All right, hold on a second. Now, when you're enduring extremely high levels of this, you know what happens? It depends on the ear they're targeting. They mostly target the right ear. Hold on. Now, when they hit me with all these different attacks today, to the throat, the face, the head, the top of the head on the right, they were doing ultrasonic sound bursts to the right ear while continuous ultrasonic sound was going on. They hit me in the throat like you would not believe. Electromagnetic weapons, direct energy weapons, to the chest and the back. It was so bad I couldn't even walk 4 feet. I literally could not walk 4 feet without collapsing. 4 feet. That's why it took me almost 3 fucking hours to walk 8 blocks. 3 fucking hours. And I couldn't go back because I need water. I'm out of water. So how do you think they knew I was out of water? Well, check this out. Now, I'm not going to be able to upload this video today because by the time I get to Bonds to get water and groceries and then leave there, okay, it's going to be dark. That's why I'm wasting the time now to make a video, because I already know I'm not going to be able to get there and get back to my location before it gets dark. So we're going to see if anybody's at that area, at that area, and we're going to see if anybody arrives after I do, including before I can leave that area permanently. And I only ended up at that area because I couldn't walk any further last night. This is how bad it is. Literally, it can't be said any clearer. Hold on. Now, I know I'm acting a teeny bit comical, but I think, in a way, this is my personality or my brain's way of dealing with the trauma. Okay? By the brain ignoring it and going into a laughter posture or a comical posture. All right, hold on 1 second. Literally. I mean, look at my face. Look what they're doing to my face. Oh, absolutely. So check this shit out. I made a statement earlier about how you can go to Google and type in at Google ultrasonic sound bone conduction torture. I'm sorry, how you can go to Google and type in how these 6 satanic rats are widely, massively reported to run apartments and homes around victims. Okay? If you live in a condo, they'll rent condos above you, below you, next to you, and across from you. If you buy a house, they'll move in next door across the street. If you go to a motel room to escape this shit, they'll fucking go in and run a motel rooms directly right by you. This is all over the internet. So where's this wooded area at? Do I already have any past evidence connected to this wooded area and the corruption of 2 police departments and prosecutors and public defenders in San Diego County? Because they can kiss my fucking ass. Oh, absolutely. And let me tell you something right now, baby cakes. I usually don't swear like this. I honestly don't. I literally don't. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe the stuff that's been coming out of my mouth lately. Because they're literally killing me. They're literally killing me. No joke. Okay? So, since gang stalking is a program and it operates on a template of methods, techniques, and tactics and so on, I got to get up because they're literally hitting my chest right now as I speak. All right, hold on. See, check this out. There was about 8, 9, 12 different times I thought to myself, I better call 911. I'm not going to make it. Because I was literally even walking in massive sunlight. Okay? While I'm trying to push all this shit carrying a heavy fucking backpack. I couldn't go back. I had to leave the area because of the targeting and because I ran completely out of water. Okay? Well, do you honestly think they don't have any way of knowing that? I'll get back to my statement in a minute. These are non-consensual remote neural monitoring islands implants allows them to see through your fucking eyes. So they seen yesterday that I was low on water because they seen how much I packed. Okay? So what happens here is that these biofilm, these are biofilm islands implants, and remote neural monitoring is directly interfacing with them. So what they are is that they're transparent. So they go from here to here. Okay, hold on. I gotta go sit somewhere else because they're targeting my back right now, like you wouldn't believe. Absolutely. Well, my back is facing this place. So, so they're transparent. They're biofilm ocular light crystal implants. And several people on the internet have tweeted me patents about these implants and pictures of them as well. And there's videos online exposing them by other educated gang stalking victims, including doctors. Oh, in fact, even Daniel Esteline. Google him to remote neural monitoring. And he's been on national radio shows, including ones I've been on. Well, he even pasted one of my tweets that showed the snap screenshots of them taken from a live Periscope video broadcast, right? So they run from the corner here to the corner here, and from what I've been able to ascertain concerning the evidences I've been able to gather, they go directly across the eye, and it appears they're connected to blood vessels. And a person just sent me a picture through a tweet about a week ago, and which shows these islands implants advertised being sold by Sony. I already know that the military, I'm like 99% sure there's military attachments to what I'm enduring. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. You just would not believe what I know, flat out. And intelligence agencies, make no mistake about it. I'm an extremely high-profile whistleblower. That's why they're killing me. They're literally killing me. Okay? Literally. I mean, they're literally slowly killing me. Purposely. But you should also know that corporations also have these types of implants. But you see, these identified corporations are also exposed to be connected to gang stalking. So it doesn't matter who targets you. It doesn't matter who put them in there. They all work together in one up and operating organized crime syndicate nationwide. In fact, it's actually worldwide. Okay? Oh, absolutely. Gang stalking is bigger than NATO. Absolutely, baby cakes. Sorry about that. Anyways, oh God. So, what happens, from what I understand about them, is that when you blink your eyes, you emit a specific electrical chemical response and a specific electrophysiological response. Now, these types of responses, they produce frequencies, and they produce specific energy output from them. Absolutely, right? So, in order to be able to record from what your eyes see, they got to have an energy source, just like when you put a battery in a freaking camera through these islands. They're light crystals, smart light crystals, arrayed in dots all over the islands. This enables them to neurally interface with you and your visual cortex and the implants. So if you're sitting in a fucking wooded area and you're packing up your bike ready to leave, they're seeing how much water you got with you. They're seeing how much water you're consuming, okay, before the next day at the next area before you leave, right? So they're seeing how much water you're consuming. They're saying the bitch is almost out of water. Why don't we fucking massively target her? She's going to be so sick, she's probably going to be able to she's going to have to call 911 because she ain't going to be able to make it to the grocery store. Do you have any idea how many thoughts came into my head as I'm going down the street? It took almost 3 hours to walk 8 blocks. I had to stop every 3 feet and literally sit down. Okay? Literally. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So this literally just happened. Okay, this whole thing is taking over my entire day. The whole entire day. And I still ain't done. Okay? And by the way, check this out. Where I'm going, Vons, I've been massively heavily targeted at Vons and at MTS bus stops and bus routes. On buses, at MTS bus stops right over here. I've experienced a massive attack one time, 5 feet from where I'm at right now. About a year ago. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, sweethearts and baby cakes. My name is Leslie Williams. Go to Google and type in at Google, Aaron Alexis, Navy Yard shooter. This is my ELF weapon. That was exposed all over the country on September 18, 2013. September 18, 2013. In every national news broadcast, every local news broadcast, every newspaper on September 8, 2013. On September 18, 2013. On September 17, 2013, I was on the Ground Zero show with Clyde Lewis. The show was about Aaron Alexis being gang stalked, okay? And I stated on the show that gang stalking victims can experience what? ELF weapons. The very next fucking day, it's reported all over the fucking country that he scratched on his gun, this is my ELF weapon. And there's many other connections to that show and what I exposed and some things that were exposed on the show, and even to Aaron Alexis and some of the things he did as a contractor that directly connects to me, and other things on the internet that directly connects to me that I talked about on the show, like my ex-husband being a submarine radar antenna electrician out here in the Navy in San Diego in '83. Google that, submarine radars and submarine radar antennas, to fucking the microwave hearing effect. Okay? So who the fuck is really targeting me and why? Who's this sick satanic bitch? Check this shit out. And then I gotta go, and I do sincerely apologize for this behavior. I mean, I'm sorry for this, for the swearing. Check this out. The places that I've been forced to use, I'm not gonna say for how long, but for quite some time now, I got houses on the hill directly behind me, and I got fucking condos directly across the street from me, and houses on the top of the hill above them. I'm literally sandwiched in. I'm like a piece of cheese between two slices of bread. Okay? So, what is one of the biggest things gang stalking does? It rents apartments and homes directly around the victim. Why? Because when they shoot this sick bitch mass murdering demonic technology against gang stalking victims, they gotta be in the vicinity. Why do I hear engine sounds every single fucking night? As soon as it gets dark out. Okay? As soon as the second it gets dark out, engine sounds appear. Off the road and on the property. Like clockwork. Literally like clockwork. Okay? I look at it this way. It's very simple. I'm a human being. I'm a live, living human being. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not bothering nobody. And I'm being targeted by the most depraved, sick, demonic, filthy, criminally insane, rat-ass animal whores that have ever walked this planet. Go to Google and YouTube and research how they're using electromagnetic weapons on infants of gang stalking victims. How they're killing their pets. How they're torturing tens of thousands of victims all over the country every single fucking day. Now, if somebody was victimizing you in ways that you're completely powerless over, while they're slowly fucking literally killing me, literally, it can't be said any clearer, would you not expose every single, especially the most sensitive shit you know about them? Why is all the alphabet agencies openly, massively, directly implicated on a massive scale all over the internet to be the main host of this crime, along with the USA military, okay, DARPA, the DOD, the DIA, the CIA, the NSA, the DHS, the FBI, the United States military, and all these other sick bitch demonic whores? Why are they the main implicated hosts by tens of thousands of people, including scientists, doctors, researchers, and professors? Yet they're not involved, yet they won't investigate one case? Do you honestly think they're not involved? Anybody with common sense, deliberations, can conclude that. It don't take critical thinking for that, baby cakes. So, the area I'm at, I'm sandwiched in between massive condos and homes. Okay? And what do? They rent apartments, condos, and homes around victims. Now, as soon as I got done walking down the street and came to another spot, I started noticing the target, because the targeting was continuing even as I was walking down the street with the bike while I can barely walk 3 feet. Without having to take it. I literally had to take 10-minute breaks after I walked 3 feet just to regroup my breath, because they targeted the chest, the heart. And by the way, check this out. Once I finally got up to the intersection, I crossed the street and laid down for almost 10 minutes. I literally almost fell asleep. And what I did was I took, let me show it to you. I bought this little face mask, okay? And you see the corner of it, the edge of it? Well, when I was laying down, the sun was out. So when I laid down, the sun was right on my face on the left side, right? So I put my glove on my face, and this was still a little bit wet, so I put it on my neck, because they massively targeted my neck today, right? So the edge and the corner of it was literally laying on my pulse on my neck. And so the corner of it was literally vibrating in direct rhythm with my pulse. I could literally even hear it because I had these on. It was going tick, 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 tick. It was literally that fast. These sick, filthy, demonic, sick bitch animal whores, these raping, human trafficking, filthy animals, have taken up my whole entire day today because of over an hour and a half of targeting at one spot and the effects of it. I'm still dealing with the effects right now this second. Hold on. Right now, this second, as I speak, I am still literally dealing with the effects of these sick, fucking, filthy whores. If I ever find out who these motherfuckers are, flat out, man, no joke. Hold on a second. All right, because I literally got to go. Now, I want you to think about what I'm saying here. I got hit so bad, I literally couldn't walk 3 feet without taking a 10-minute break just to regroup. Then I get back up, and I was walking my bike. I wasn't riding it. Then I get back up, and when I got back up, I had to sometimes push the bike forward because I would, I had to find places to sit down so I could sit down kind of even with the frame of the bike. Okay, so when I got up, the weight of the back, because when they targeted my neck, they targeted the neck so bad today to where, oh my God, it was hurting so bad, and then the strap of the backpack was pulling on it. Like right now, I'm being targeted right now, right here to here. Okay? Right now as I speak. Literally. There's literally videos on Twitter of my fellow victims putting their video cameras outside their house at night, and you literally see streaks of beams, white laser beams, coming down on their house and in their backyard. I'm sorry, coming from the direction of their neighbors and from the air. No joke. Okay? Literally no joke. I also find it amazing that as soon as I made this video, the noise harassment stopped. Absolutely. The noise harassment stopped as soon as I started making this video, like it always does. Absolutely. See, consider this and consider this well, and remember, this is being stated for a reason. If you're picked as a non-consensual human experimentation subject as a child, they will fucking target you for the rest of your entire life. Especially if they put any implants in you as a child. Google that to gang stalking. Because they know what's inside, they know what they put inside you, therefore they know that because consider this, say if they put an implant in a child, and the child is, I can see, alright, so I'm a couple minutes away from the video, and then, say if they put an implant in a child at any age, not consensually or not consensually, okay? Well, if they don't monitor that child, and then that child grows up and turns 18, 19, 30, and they get in an automobile accident, and those implants are discovered, that's massive lawsuits, sweethearts, especially if the implants were used for torture, radiation experimentation, or anything else. And they know it. So what they'll do is target that victim throughout their entire life, from birth to death, or from the date that they select the victim, to death. I got people following me on Twitter where their Twitter profiles are literally saying targeted since birth. This is how demonic your sick bitch government is. Let me tell you something right now. Cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking. To the satanic horrors that are doing this to me, fuck you motherfuckers. Don't ever let me catch your name. Don't ever let me find out your name. Ever. Ever. No joke. No joke. Don't you ever let me find out your name. And don't you ever let me find out who's managing the community-based gang stalking, because whoever's managing that is intimately connected